All right, let's dive right into this explainer and take a structured tour of the newly updated Income Tax Department portal. Whether you're a seasoned tax pro or an everyday taxpayer, the sheer volume of updates happening on the official portal right now is, frankly, staggering. We are standing on the precipice of a massive legislative shift. So today, we're going to break down exactly what's on this portal, how to use the newest tools, and what immediate deadlines are looming over us. Let's get into it.
Here is our roadmap for today. We'll start with the new 2025 Tax Act, then check out the bill comparison tool, look at transition resources, flag some upcoming July compliance deadlines, and wrap up with a few new departmental initiatives. Starting off with Section 1, the new 2025 Tax Act.
So, if you hop over to the Tax Laws and Rules section right now, you won't just see the usual rules. You're actually looking at two parallel universes of taxation. We've got the historic 1961 Act that we all know, but right beside it, the brand new 2025 Act. It's wild. The portal is literally forcing us to acknowledge that this massive transition is already underway. Now, you might be wondering, when does this actually hit us? Well, straight from the official CBDT press release, we have a hard date. The Income Tax Act 2025 officially kicks in on April 1st, 2026. So yeah, this isn't just some distant theory anymore. The digital framework is live, the documents are out there, and our countdown to figure all this out has officially started.
Moving on to Section 2, the bill comparison tool. Okay, the government definitely knows that asking us to manually cross-reference a 1961 legal document with a 2025 one is a recipe for absolute chaos. So what did they do? They built a really neat comparison tool right into the interface. You literally just drop your files or select your sections from both acts, hit compare, and boom, you see the differences side by side. You can even export it as a merged PDF for later. It's an absolute game changer that's going to save us all hours of headache-inducing reading. But hey, quick heads up on this. There is a vital disclaimer attached to the tool. While it's incredibly handy for research, it is strictly for reference purposes only. It's not the final legal authority. So absolutely use it to speed up your workflow, but when you're finalizing your compliance or taking a hard legal position, you've still got to refer back to the official gazetted publications. Better safe than sorry, right?
All right, Section 3, Navigating Transition Resources.
If all this 2025 Act stuff is making you feel a bit overwhelmed, don't sweat it. The portal designers have smartly ditched those giant, impossible-to-read instruction manuals. Instead, they've mapped out these highly specific, targeted FAQ sections. Are you a senior citizen? Bam, there's a folder just for you. Worried about your rental property or maybe your TDS? You can click directly into those dedicated silos. It makes absorbing all this complex transitional info so much more efficient and personalized.
Next up, Section 4. Upcoming July compliance deadlines.
So, while we're all busy stressing about structural changes coming in 2026, the day-to-day machinery of tax collection hasn't stopped for a second. The portal's tax calendar is flashing with a rapid cluster of due dates coming up super fast in July and early August. We are looking at a really dense concentration of filing requirements hitting back-to-back over just a 3-week stretch. Just to put this into perspective, let's zoom in on a single day, July 14th. The sheer volume of forms due on this one day is pretty intense. You've got government offices dealing with Form 137, authorized dealers handling remittances filing Form 147, IFSC units on Form 148, and stock exchanges submitting Form 1. The big takeaway here, you absolutely need to be checking the upcoming due dates section regularly. Missing even one of these super specific deadlines could trigger a massive compliance headache. And finally, Section 5, New Departmental Initiatives. Taking a step back to look at the broader international taxation space, the Central Board of Direct Taxes is operating at a truly massive scale. Prominently featured right now is a celebration of 219 advanced pricing agreements signed in just the last financial year. For multinational enterprises, this is a huge push by the department to provide transfer pricing certainty. It actively reduces cross-border litigation and really helps foster predictable, safe investment. The portal is also proudly highlighting the second phase of their Nudge initiative. I find this fascinating, especially from a behavioral economic standpoint. Instead of just relying on the old-school methods of audits and heavy penalties, the government is proactively running public awareness campaigns. They're essentially nudging taxpayers to accurately report their foreign assets voluntarily. It's a very modern, communication-first approach to enforcement.
Before we wrap up, a quick reality check. Before you start using any of these shiny new digital tools, please heed the explicit security warning tucked at the bottom of the portal. As these digital tools get more sophisticated, well, so do the scammers. The department makes it crystal clear they will never, ever ask for your PIN, passwords, or credit card information via email. Always double-check that you're actually on the secure official incometax.gov.in domain. Protect your data, guys.
So what does this all mean for us? The ultimate takeaway from this explainer is that the entire roadmap for the future of taxation is laid out right there online, right now. We've looked at the comparison tools, the targeted FAQs, and those rigid compliance calendars. The department has digitized the transition, and this legislation is moving forward whether we're ready or not. The portal is totally geared up for 2026. The real question is, are you?